might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my, I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though.
The NBA playoffs continue on EA Sports. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. From AT&T Center in San Antonio. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Thunder coming in. They lead the series 2-1, and this would set up a chance for them to take a commanding 3-1 lead.
And this has been a back-and-forth seesaw kind of series. It's had a little bit of everything, though. But I think Game 4 is where the rubber starts to meet the road. This is where the intensity really starts to pick up, and I think we'll see that tonight.
Paul George looking for his man. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. And Adams able to clear the board. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
From the painted area, won't go down. Russell Westbrook with the rock. Shot from the lane, won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound comes down to the Thunder. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
George. To Adams. They get it to George. Down low. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
It was right there.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Oklahoma City's got it. Adams. Takes stock of the floor. To George. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
George, picked up by DeJounte Murray. Has a chance. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there, trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. We're 1 quarter down in Game 4. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. Runner's good there.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Adams to Westbrook. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Thunder with the basketball. Adams to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
And the finish at the rim.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Westbrook. A big finish at the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Nothing going here on that drive. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Westbrook. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Paul George. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. For three, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
That misses with a second to go. We've reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Thunder are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Spurs would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Field goals.
The San Antonio Spurs weren't efficient with their shooting, and therefore they weren't effective with their offense. Their field goal percentage is lacking, and it's probably the biggest reason for their first half deficit. Most of their bricks were laid in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Westbrook with the denial. Aldridge
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. San Antonio ball. Count the basket inside.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Westbrook. It's corralled by San Antonio. Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Baseline drives, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
George picked up by DeRozan. To Adams. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. PG lets it fly. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Murray with it. The deficit now up to 5. Paul George, 4-2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To George. The jumper's off the mark. Can't get, got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Looking to take this. Stuffs it down with authority. deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Thunder with the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and they were able to flip the script in the third because, remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Oh, blocked away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get... out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Throws it down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Paul George. Russell Westbrook matched up with DeJounte Murray. Going to launch beyond the arc. Big Russ, big shot, hits the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Paul George. Runner here, won't go down. Thunder with the basketball. Westbrook to George. Probing the defense. And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. Russ at the controls. And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Spurs will take the timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Trying to cash in, and that's rebounded by the Thunder. Robertson matched up with DeRozan. To Westbrook. To Adams. And breaks it up. That misses with 3 seconds left. Good victory here for the Thunder. They've seized control of the 7-game series as they run out to a 3-1 lead. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Thunder got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. The Spurs didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about.
Game track. Rebounds.
The San Antonio Spurs lost the battle for rebounds, and in turn, they ended up losing the game. You won't find too many people who are surprised when they hear that combination.
Player of the game.
Paul George played the role of facilitator. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.